So the 2022 Steam Awards are finally here, and oh boy, Steam has completely lost their mind. They're ascending to the EA levels of foolishness. Last year we had amazing games like Resident Evil Village, Terraria, It Takes Two, Forza Horizon 5, and even Neo 2. But this year is just so awful, man. It's terrible. The only saving graces for this year are Elden Ring, which won Game of the Year, and Best Game That You Suck At, Raft, which won Best Game with Friends, and God of War, that won Outstanding Story-Rich Game. Those are the only saving graces we have. We have Stray that won the most innovative gameplay over Neon White somehow. Weren't all the complaints about this game about how the game is too short and repetitive? Neon White is a speedrunner's wet dream, with excellent gameplay loop of using cards as either weapons or mobility. So many ways to go about each and every level. This should have won the most innovative gameplay for me. But, for some reason, Stray, the cat simulator where you literally just walk around and press a few button inputs to do stuff, won. How? In what world does that win? Labor of Love went to goddamn Cyberpunk 2077. I understand, the game has been updated, it's much better than when it first released. I get it, you know? But there is no way this beats out No Man's Sky or even Project Zomboid. No Man's Sky has basically gone through an entire remake's worth of changes, making it a wonderful game to play through. All the updates added in everything that should have been there from the beginning, but also went 5 steps further to add so much more content that is just absurd. The creators never gave up hope on the game, and it's really showing. I highly recommend this game, and I believe it should have won. Hitman 3 won Best VR Game. Look, I only have 3 words to say. Among Us VR. Outstanding visual style had no games that I really had any experience with, but after looking through all the options in depth, no way in any sort of hell that the award goes to Spider-Man Miles Morales. It looks great, but Cult of the Lamb is so vibrant and has such an outstanding color palette with such a beautiful style. Spider-Man looks like, well, just Spider-Man. It's an open world game set in a city with semi-realistic graphics. It looks great, but it's not award-winning. Meanwhile, Cult of the Lamb has all these beautiful shades of red. I'm not even sure what the gameplay is about, but if we're talking strictly about looks, there's no way Miles Morales wins over this. Now this is the one that really pisses me off. Best soundtrack went to Final Fantasy VII Remake. In what world does that win over Persona 5 Royal? I'm sorry. I love my Final Fantasy games, but none of them even come close to holding a candle to Persona 5's music. Persona 5 has this upbeat, joyous soundtrack that I could listen to for hours even when I'm not playing the game. Actually, I'm listening to it right now as I write this damn script. Here's a few examples of both tracks. After that, are you really gonna sit there and try to convince me that Persona 5's music isn't infinitely better? Sit back and relax went to LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. While I somewhat do agree, and I do think this is a great game, I do not think that it is better, more relaxing than Slime Rancher. Slime Rancher will have you glued to your seat, with Netflix playing in the back, with some snacks on your couch, just grinding away. Here's the thing though. You'll be happy and enjoying every second of this game. It's not like MMO mindless grinding. It's good old pure happy video game fun. Best game on the go is what I'm guessing to be referring to the Steam Deck. In that case, how in the ever living fuck did Death Stranding win anything? Bro, Vampire Survivors is right there. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is right there. Bro-Tato is right there. Death Stranding was criticized for how long? And now wins an award years after its release. Seriously, Steam. Actually, fuck blaming Steam. Which one of you idiots voted for this steaming pile of dog crap? Vampire Survivors provides around 100 hours of content only for a few bucks, with an incredible DLC for $2. How can y'all seriously pick Death Stranding over this? It's one of the best roguelikes that has been released, probably of all time in my opinion. Or a broken walking simulator with physics worse than Goat Simulator. Alright, I would like to just break away from the script for a second and just talk freely about my personal game of the year and who I would say just did it for me. And earlier I was a bit passionate about Vampire Survivors, and you might have guessed that that is my game of the year. Vampire Survivors just had an amazing gameplay loop, so many fun weapons, so many cool characters, even the slight hint of story that was in there was just so much fun. Like, it's overall just a great game. The achievement hunting sections, just going through one by one, marking that checklist down, completing the collection, unlocking all the characters, finding all the items. It's super fun. If you've never played it before, I'd say go into it with an open mind. Starts off slow, but once it picks up the momentum after getting a few things, it's so much fun. You're going to have a blast. There's no game like it, in my personal opinion. Now, of course, some other people might think Elden Ring wins. Respectfully, I understand. Elden Ring was an excellent game. I had a lot of fun, put over 100 hours into it on one playthrough. I think it's great. But besides that, yeah, that'd be my personal game of the year. Alright, back to the script. Phew, glad I got that off my chest. Sorry for no video last Saturday, just got really busy with the holidays is all. But I'm back and I'm ready to kick off the New Year's with lots of fun videos. Thank you all so much for watching, it truly does mean the world to me. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, leave me a comment telling me your thoughts on the Steam Awards this year. Personally, I wasn't impressed, but now I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. I reply to every single comment, so I see no reason not to start up a conversation. I'm happy to talk with each and every one of you. Next week, I plan on making a review on Vampire Survivors, so you have that to look forward to. I hope to see you all there. Peace.